Wakey.
Welcome back to I'll Make a Stat of You, the podcast where I got a whole new audio interface with all kinds of fun buttons on it.
Yay!
I'm here with Jeanette, and we are talking Stray Kids concert prep tonight. So it's bonus time. Tom is on a ship. I assume he's in a tiny little bed with a metal ceiling, struggling to get out when he needs to pee. That's where Tom is right now. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh my God.
Man, that new Jean song.
I've never even heard the whole song. I should just listen to it to get it out of my head. I've only heard it in TikToks, one of which I made earlier. And it's not a TikTok. I just made it for us. But yeah, it is crazy how much like it really sticks in my head. And I didn't expect it, right? Because I feel like we've talked about like that we like heard about New Jeans and there was like controversy because they were so young, and then everyone just let it go because like their music was good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. People were just like, they're too young to be doing this. They're way too young to debut. Like, we should back off a little bit. And then they released their music and people were like, I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I don't know. It's really, really wild. But anyway, we're a Stray Kids podcast, though.
We are.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I don't think my dad knows that.
Well, that's okay. He'll learn someday, maybe.
Which is funny because my mom said he has been listening. So, Dad, we're a Stray Kids podcast.
Yeah, we say it in like every episode when
Sure do.
Tom and I get off of topic and then we come back to it and we're like, we're a Stray Kids podcast. Like, we say it all the time. Anyway, it's fine.
It's fine.
We're all good. Wait. I don't have to do it.
It's all good now.
How about that?
I'm so sad I can't hear it.
Well, I'm sorry. I've got the power. Yeah.
Man, that's so awesome though.
Yeah.
I'm
it
so
is pretty
happy that we
awesome.
got it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I can't wait to like be in the room with everyone and be doing this. I wish I had more microphones because we do have 4 microphones.
Yeah.
But like the other 2 are like handheld mics. They are not like fancy pod microphones. And we can bring those just in case because like,
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're taking an airplane and we have to like worry about weight. We're just going to take our minivan.
That's right. Minivan time.
Yeah.
Like real parents.
But we have to remember to leave Logan's car seat at my parents' house.
Oh, that's going to be important. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Okay. Because that's what this whole episode is about preparing for the concert, which may or may not include talking about how we're going to prepare our babies for it to be away from us for that long.
Yeah, because that's going to be the first time we're away from them for that long. I mean,
Yes.
we talked about, and we also have to kind of prepare for our cat, right? Because like we haven't been. I had said like,
No.
oh, we're going to like make sure that this time, because we bought him like a food bowl that will feed him 5 times, which is like enough meals to get him through us being gone for a couple of days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he'll be fine. He has enough water. He has like a fancy fountain that filters water for him. Like he'll be fine as long as he eats.
I know.
So he better eat, and we can probably have your sister or someone come and check on him just to make sure
Yeah.
he's alive,
Yeah, that'd probably be good. I wish my brother lived close still and then he could do it because he's always great at doing that. And he loves our cat. So he'd be good. A good pet sitter.
He'd be a good pet sitter. Yeah.
But he lives all the way down far away now.
He lives down far away. Yeah.
Well, in South Austin. He lives in South Austin.
He lives in South Austin. Yep. Yeah. But you're going to miss your kitties, but we're going to miss... we're not going to miss Stray Kids. That's for
No,
sure.
we're
Not this time.
No, absolutely not. And
I don't even know where they are right now. They're somewhere, right? Like
they must be. They're probably going to travel soon to Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Atlanta's soon.
It is.
Like,
they left today. Okay, good.
Oh,
All right. Thank you for the update.
I should be paying closer attention, but we were just not at home chilling.
Hey,
today.
we were doing stuff, like our whole family, like we just got off a spring break and like Logan got sick. And then like a day later, Michelle got sick and Logan was only sick for like a day.
Yeah.
But then Michelle was sick for like 3 days and then Jeanette got sick. And so like our whole family's just been down for all of spring break, basically. Yep. We took the kids to one little fun special thing and then we've just been sick all the way until today. And we went to our niece's birthday, which was fine. We were all okay. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because she's 12 now. And she's a once, so that's fun.
That's right. Yeah, she is a once. Yeah,
Mhm.
so, we can assume that, she knows a little. No, I pushed the wrong button.
Oh. What was it?
JYP. I was going for JYP and I did a yawn.
Oh.
It's okay. It's all right. We're working out the kinks here. Okay. This is our first time really, really getting to mess with this whole thing,
Mhm.
so it's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like this new setup, and we've got the right amount. Like I had found a micro SD card because we're going to record while we're there, and we're not going to bring a computer. It's all independent. Don't need a computer. And so I got a micro SD card, popped it in there. It was only 2 gigs because it was just the one I had on hand. And it's like, I can record for 1 hour. And there's like never been a time in the last year that we've been recording for under an hour.
Right.
Really. We've cut episodes down to under an hour, but we've never recorded less than an hour. So it's like, we're going to need more time than that. And I just happened to find a 4 gig card, which will do 2 hours. And so now we're good. We are set as far as recording stuff goes. So that's fun. We have all of the cards, the little like photo cards that Jeanette made
Yes.
to give out at the concert.
Yes.
That have little like Skazoo art on them, and then our little QR code on the back, so people know how to find us and come and chill. And we're gonna go do karaoke
Yes.
on Saturday.
I'm excited about that so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I need to practice. I got to practice Connected, and I got to practice I Believe in a Thing Called Love. I think I'll need to spend some time over the next couple of days, like making sure I'm up to snuff. It's been a while,
Yeah, I mean, but babe, you have a beautiful voice. I love
Who
your
has a
sing.
beautiful voice?
You
Me?
do.
Oh yeah, well, some people say that.
I say that. Like, I love it when we do karaoke together. It's honestly one of my, I'm so glad that you and I are together so that like I don't feel embarrassed about doing karaoke, because like when we were growing up, like that was like the thing that my family would do like on Christmas and on holidays and stuff, is we had the karaoke laser discs and we would just hook up mics and sing, and it was always fun. And like learning that you and your family would do similar things with the karaoke machine and like go like super all out. Like your dad's setup at y'all's house was insane.
Yeah, it was great.
And so I'm excited. I love that about you.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So I'm excited. We're gonna have a good time. It's
Maybe we can pin something in the Discord about where it's gonna be so that anybody who's gonna be in Fort Worth can.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Join
We'll do
us.
that. We will definitely do that. And trying to when we're actually at the show, like I'm not a big like at a concert I'm recording everything guy. Like I'm just not that person. So you're not gonna find me with my phone out. I might record a little bit, but I'm not gonna record the whole show. I know people do that and stuff. Whatever. I'm not doing it. Because I want to experience it. I'm there for my experience, not for everybody else's. I want my YN moment, Okay.
Yeah.
I want to lock eyes with these men and have them understand me on a whole other level. You understand? Right? Like, so yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm not going to, but I will at some point, if I can get service, you never know. But my plan is I want to pull out the phone and stream it to the server, to our Discord server. So, that would be cool. I think that it would be cool for people to just be able to hop on. I probably won't be able to hear anyone unless I just put in my AirPod, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it would be pretty wild to just film around and show everyone what's going on. And
What's crazy is I feel like that once we're at the concert, we will no longer be able to be like physically anonymous anymore.
I know I feel so anonymous currently, and I'm just like, people are gonna know what I look like suddenly.
I know.
Like that's kind of weird, right? Like
I have mixed feelings about it, because I kind of would like for our stray boos are so good at hyping people up, and I want the hype for myself.
wow, so selfish.
I know, but I want them to tell me that I look pretty. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Okay.
And like I like in preparation for the concert, like Phil's hair has been really long and we've been meaning to get it cut just because like, you know, it's important to trim your hair, get rid of
which I just don't. Yeah, I just haven't like trimmed my hair for like years.
Yeah, I think the last time you got your hair cut was for our wedding, which was like over 5 years ago. Or it was 5 years ago.
Didn't I get it? Did I get a trim before your sister's wedding or no?
Oh. Maybe you did.
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's been years. It's been years since then. So
yeah, it sure has.
It doesn't matter. So I just haven't had my hair cut in a very long time. And so, yeah, so Jeanette got some haircutting scissors from Target.
Yes.
You know, the fancy haircutting place Target. and cut my hair a little bit. So it's like shoulder length now instead of being like almost all the way down my back where it was. You know, it was like that far down my back, but just because like we hadn't been trimming it, like it was like thin at the ends, like it wasn't as thick as my hair normally is. So it's just like, you know,
it just wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, and that's fine. But if we're going to cut your hair, I wanted to make sure like we kept all the healthy bits. And I feel like we did. And it looks great. And I'm super proud of myself because I've never cut anybody's hair before. And so I feel grateful that you trusted me to do it. And then I did it, and it doesn't look awful.
No, yeah, I think it looks good, and I can still put it in a ponytail, which is important to me. And the kids made it a whole experience. Yeah. Like they wanted to see it all happen, and then they were like, "Oh, your haircut's done now, so you get to have a lollipop.
Yes,
you get to go pick your flavor." And so we pulled down. We have like a bunch of dum dums, and so they were like picking flavors, and it was Logan loved it. He had such a great time.
And they gave you like a little toy at the end because that's what they do at the kids
they did give me a little toy, didn't they?
Yeah,
that's pretty funny.
So that was cool. So we did that. I don't know what you're wearing to the concert. I assume maybe one of the Stray Boo shirts that we have.
Yeah, I've got I have a Stray Boo shirt. I think on Saturday, I think I'm gonna wear my like Stray Kids metal shirt.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we got to make sure that that's clean. So I gotta
find that.
Yeah. And it says Stray Kids, but it looks like a metal band's like jagged lettering. It's great.
It's so cool.
Love
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin got that for me for Christmas.
I think so, yeah.
My birthday.
One of those.
Yeah, something. It may have been my birthday, and then he just like had it for a million years because we weren't back in the office.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
We do love Kevin here. Someday he'll be on the actual podcast. In fact, Jeanette and I were talking about this, that like now that the podcast is more portable, I can drive out to his house because he lives like way out, like far away, and he's got like twins and a little daughter. So like getting away is hard for him. But in his garage, he has a tiki bar. And so I can bring the whole podcast setup out to his tiki bar, and we can record our episode of listening to Stray Kids and stuff while we have tiki drinks.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah. So
you can just bring like your iPad or whatever for like the video.
Yeah.
So that he could check it out.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
I know. It's exciting.
That's so exciting.
It's exciting. I'm just saying, like, the possibilities are now endless. So it's pretty great. We also need to make sure that we have some good batteries for our light stick. You know, that's going to be important.
We need to bring our light stick, and obviously we're going to have our Wolf Chan cape on. I'm excited about that.
The Wolf Chan cape is on the light stick, ready to go. But yeah, batteries are going to be important. It's going to be fun.
I'm going to have to, I think I know what I'm going to wear now. I just need to, because I think I've settled on shorts and then the shirt with Bangchan on it. Because I don't have one with Lino. And for whatever reason, I feel more okay with wearing Bangchan on my shirt because he's like older. It makes me feel less, like a cougar.
Are you okay?
I don't know. It just feels, I don't know. I guess I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever you say.
Anyway, it's fine. I'm excited.
I'm glad you're excited.
I think I'm going to wear that and then maybe some shorts and then maybe some tights or something.
Yeah.
And then obviously my Stray Kids shoes because I was like, I know the shoes I'm wearing. Just got to figure out an outfit around that.
I keep trying to decide when is the right time to put the lace locks on because I want to put them on but I'm like terrified that I will, because I'm, I have these giant feet, and I bang them into everything, and so I'm like terrified that I will like smash them. And
they're metal.
I know they're metal, but like, I just I worry about things. I'm a worrier. That's what I do.
Well, the lace locks are currently safe. They're like the card that Cassie sent them on, like how they're packaged, like fits perfectly in a photo card slot. So it's with all of our Stray Kids photo cards right now.
There you go. That's a perfect spot for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, cool. That's fun. I can't wait. It's going to be super good. We said earlier we were thinking of things that we were going to talk about, and we were saying what songs we wanted to do some predictions of like songs that we would like them to perform, and like what I had said is like we can't go title tracks, right? Because like that's just they're gonna do them. Like there's a certain number of songs that are on the set list every time. But there's some like B-sides that they swap out, right? You don't always get the same thing. And especially when they have their like individual, like when they're resting and some people get to choose to do different things like Drive. Like, okay, so and I want Drive.
Me too.
I want them to do Drive. So if they don't, it's not that I'll be disappointed. I'll just be sad, like I love Drive so much. It lives in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen clips of them doing it lately, like on this leg of the tour. And it makes me sad because if we had seen them when we were supposed to have seen them, we definitely would have gotten it.
Right. Because it was like right around, I don't know. But the Skiz replay just came out at the end of the year. And so there's just more reason for them to perform it now.
Yeah. I hope they do.
Anyway.
And it may just be that I haven't been seeing those clips and maybe people aren't sharing those clips because I don't know. But I hope we get it. I would love it if they did Star Lost as their encore. They were definitely doing it towards.
We're probably going to get Haven.
Yeah,
right?
I would be okay.
But
with
I agree. I want to hear Star Lost. They don't have to do it as the encore. But I just want to hear Star Lost live. I think it'd be amazing.
Okay, my other wish is for mixtape timeout.
Oh, I think there's a good chance of that.
That song
because they have the band, so why would they not do it, you know? And like I know that there's been the Beyond Lives and stuff, but like largely we've avoided watching them because we were gonna see it live and then we didn't, and then now we're getting to again, but I still haven't watched them, so I don't know what the official the official like set list is,
right?
So could be on there, probably is. No, I don't. So because I wanted to go in and be surprised. I want them to like shock me. So, the only, I know a few songs that they play and perform, right? Because I know they do like OT8 Red Lights, right? Like because you can't avoid that. And Charmer, right? So there's like a few songs that like, of course I know that they're playing.
And God's Menu, of course.
Right. But it's like, but we haven't seen every part of it. We don't know the entire set list that there is in normal rotation. And I like that because I want to go in and be surprised, It's going to be good. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. And I know they're going to change it up show to show a little bit because they've been doing that. I know they've been doing that. Yeah. Okay. For my pick for a B-side that I want to hear them perform, that is impossible.
Oh, okay.
They will not perform.
All right, I'm ready.
It's Fairy Tale.
Oh yeah, they will not.
They're not going to perform it.
Honestly,
first it's in Japanese, and so it would take a lot of practice. And they're singing to an English audience. They're just not going to do it.
I don't know if they've done any of their Japanese songs that they've had Japanese, like if they play them in the U.S.
I've seen a couple of times where somebody has like posted a clip of like Sungmin accidentally singing Japanese lyrics to a song like during a concert, which is funny, but it's but they don't have a Korean version of Fairy Tale, so impossible. Like not gonna happen.
I wonder if they would do Scars I would love to hear Scars live.
Don't tempt me. Scars is the greatest.
But I wonder if they can, because it's like they don't have like a CD label for like.
What does that have to do with the
overseas.
live show,
I don't know,
though?
Maybe they don't. I just don't know. I wonder
don't
if
know.
it's like protect. I just don't know.
Nah, if you're playing a live show, you can play whatever you want. You just go up there and play. They can just get up there and then perform all of TXT's songs, and it would be fine.
I guess that's true.
And they do covers,
Yes.
right? There's parts where they do covers.
Please, will Bang Chan do Nirvana? Not here. He won't do it here, but I would have loved that to have.
What would he
covered.
do in Texas?
Oh,
Is there like a Texas-y thing that he would do? God, I hope he doesn't try to do like a country thing that would make me sick.
Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea. I just. It's okay, Gogurt. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Gogurt, this is for you. I have a soundboard now. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything like a really like good like Texas themed something that they would. That Bangchan, I mean, Bangchan's the one who tends to, cater to the city that they're in for the songs he picked. Because when he did Nirvana, it was in Seattle, right? So it makes sense. But Texas, I don't know.
I mean, I feel like Texas and Australia are like, kindred spirits kind of in a way. So, but I don't know how that would work. And maybe that's just because I freaking love everything about Australia right now.
Yeah. Well, we are watching a lot of Australian Survivor.
We are watching so much Australian Survivor.
And it's really good.
It's better than American Survivor.
Well, look, I don't want to be too harsh because the current season of American Survivor is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
So, it's not bad. But it's been a rough couple of seasons.
Yeah.
For American
we haven't
Survivor.
watched 41
42.
and 42.
Wait, no, we watched 41. We did not watch 42. And we have not watched a single episode of 43.
Oh, I see. Yes,
We're on
that's right.
44 right now.
Yeah. Right, because we did watch all of 41. I did not like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine. They just got too overly complicated.
Drop the 4.
With the...
I don't know. It's weird. American Survivor, like the thing we like about Australian Survivor is that it's more like old Survivor, right?
It's more like old Survivor, but without people unwilling to play the game.
Yeah, that's true.
So people are willing to make big moves. They understand how Survivor works. And so you don't get any of the, typical moves that people make.
Okay.
Whatever.
You know what I want to hear Bangchan say?
Yes.
I want him to say howdy and y'all.
Ah.
And actually, it doesn't have to be Bangchan. Could you imagine Changbin trying to say howdy y'all?
Oh my God, that'd be so cute.
It'd be adorable.
Okay.
And
But what if,
he could wear the cowboy hat.
what if Lino did it though?
He will not.
He would
not.
He would never.
He would never.
But we got to bring our bunny ears too.
Oh yeah, we got bunny ears to put on because I don't remember when. So there was a Discord server, the 18 plus stay Discord server, and they were like planning a thing. They planned a couple of things. They had like a thing where they wanted everyone to sing a song. I don't know if that's still going on. I have not checked back in, but we'll do that before we go. And then I believe also they wanted when Lino, or maybe this was a TikTok thing. It's been so long since we were about to go to the concert.
I know.
But as Lino was getting up to say, "Hi, I'm Lino," put on your bunny ears and do the stay pose.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he's done introducing himself, you take your bunny ears off so that you don't block the people behind you. Like,
yes,
and so that's the plan. We got some bunny ears. We thought about it. It's gonna be good. So. Yeah, it's fun. I can't wait. Yeah, we have a little bit of driving to do. We're going to listen to a good bit of just our Stray Kids, like everything playlist on the way. That way, just kind of refresh ourselves on the music. I mean, Jeanette listens all the time. It's not, I don't want to like call myself out here, right? But like, I haven't been listening to Stray Kids as much recently, and it's not because of like Stray Kids or the podcast or anything like that. I've just been obsessed with like certain TV shows and podcasts that I've been listening to. And so just like in my normal times when I would be listening to Stray Kids, I wasn't. And so today when we were out with the kids, we were driving around, we turned on our Stray Kids playlist, and I just immediately started to like be like, oh God, like it was wow. It was wow from In Life, like the Dance Racha wow. And I was just like, oh my God, like what have I been missing out on? And so I was like thinking to myself, like, I am going to love going to the concert so much because being there and having that like connection, like the direct connection is going to like reinvigorate like me listening to them constantly, just obsessively.
I know.
And I like that because like, you know, I still like, to be fair to Stray Kids, I don't listen to any other music.
Right.
It's not
except
like
Bluey music.
Right. It's not like I'm like cheating on them and listening to another band or genre or anything. It's literally not. I still only listen to Stray Kids.
You just haven't been listening to music at all.
Right. Exactly. So.
Yeah. Here's my feeling about it, because I've kind of been feeling the same way, because I've been listening to like audiobooks and stuff, so I haven't been listening to the Stray Kids stuff as much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's kind of two different things. It's two-pronged, because we got to the point in the podcast where Tom's caught up, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of means like it's just changed what the podcast is kind of like and what it's about and kind of the vibe a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And coupled with the fact that we didn't get to go see them live in July. And so I've just been kind of like disappointed. And because I'm so like just still a little torn up about us missing out on it, because that was like the height of Ordinary, and like all of like my Stray Kids obsession was all kind of wrapped up in that moment.
Right.
And then it was just dissipated and gone, and like the sadness and all that stuff. And, you know, the podcast has helped with that because it's kept the obsession alive.
Right.
But I'm like so looking forward to having that and just feeling connected and just like kind of just reviving it. Not that it would ever have like a need to, but you know, it'll just be nice.
Yeah. Tom was invited to go to this concert.
He was.
We even bought him a ticket. But his ship was like, oh, we're not even going to give you time off to like house hunt because you're moving in a couple months. And so they've just, the Navy's kept him away. So we weren't sure, you know, when we bought the ticket, we weren't sure he'd be able to make it.
Yeah.
And then like we basically finalized like, oh, Tom cannot make it to the concert, and which is sad. And so we had to sell his ticket. So
yeah.
We
really wanted him to go. And especially because it had been so long since we'd seen him, but since he was able to be here for Christmas, I feel like that's at least there was.
Yeah, we had a good time when he was here. It was great.
It was great. I miss him already.
Yeah, me too. Somewhere he's out. He's rocking in the waves. Hopefully it's rocking him to sleep and he's not on watch. And just out at sea.
Yeah. Listening
to his Skiz Bangers playlist.
Yeah. I wish we could get him into ballads more.
I do too, but it's just not his vibe, you know?
Yeah.
You know.
We need to find like for like the Make a Stay hard mode.
Mm-hmm.
We need to find somebody who likes ballads.
Oh, that is hard mode, I think. Because if we're finding just like dudes who I know who don't listen to K-pop, and then basically putting him through the ringer faster than Tom got. Yeah, I think that's going to be difficult, but we'll see. I mean, maybe, you know,
I wonder about Kevin. Cause like
I do wonder about Kevin because he likes a wide variety of music. Yeah. So, you know, could work. Mm-hmm. The next victim. Yeah. Well, you know, and if we fail, I feel like if we fail with Kevin, and I'm still trying to work out like what is the pass, you know, is it that he would put one of those songs on a playlist? Would he listen to one of those songs again? Or is it like are you a stay now? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you a baby stay? Because I think that's asking too much.
I agree.
Like for sitting down for one night and being like, okay, these are 8 boys. We love them. Listen
Love
to their
them
music. And then, I already think that what we'll try to do, if Tom is with me, is able to like attend these, then we could have him do like, I'll pick 5 songs. Tom picks 5 songs. And then, we can each play them in sequence and then see, what he thinks about them. And then, so I got plans.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
That'll
I don't
be
know.
really fun.
I want to do a trial run. I think it's too much to say, oh, Kevin's going to be the first hard mode. I think that we need to have someone who's like closer to it to be like, no.
We should do my brother.
Maybe your brother. Yeah.
I think he would. I mean, because Nisha's a stay.
Right. His
Is a
wife.
stay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she's definitely made him watch like some videos of like.
Yeah. Well, as any good stay wife would do.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You make your spouse watch those videos. You watch those boys.
Yes. And then maybe you'll be a stay couple.
Can we talk about that Am I the Asshole post a little bit?
Oh yeah, we can.
I don't know if anybody else spends as much time on Reddit as we do, but there's we were on Reddit and there was this post recently on the Am I the Asshole, and this guy was like, am I the asshole for telling my fiance that she has to get her K-pop tattoo removed before we get married, and that it's not right to be married and have another man's name on your body as a brand? And like, he was like going on and on and on. He was like the married fellows will understand when what I'm talking about. And then like an endless stream of comments were like, hey, married fella here, no, you do not own her now, so you do not control what her body does. Like, it's wild. It was and he was also like I haven't told her this, but I see K-pop as a childish thing, juvenile thing hobby. To like whatever. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Do you know the amount of people who are just like adults? How long has K-pop been around? Like, you've got like, it just blew my mind that somebody could be this insensitive and not understand. And people, a large portion were just like, hey man, sounds like you shouldn't get married to this person.
For real.
Or rather, it sounds like this person should not marry you. It was pretty funny.
To this woman's credit,
she
was like, she told him off.
Yeah.
She she was sleeping in a different room from him at that point and was just completely like, it seemed like she was done with her shit, like done with his shit.
Yeah.
Because it would be really easy, like when you feel like you're in a relationship with someone, to, I don't know, like internalize that instead of being like, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so good on her for being like, man, fuck you.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you don't tell me what to do with my body. He was like, oh, do you have any, he was like, maybe we can, do like a couple's tattoo or something like that to cover it up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
And like, what are your plans to cover this up before we get married? And I'm like, I cannot believe you. Like,
it was wild. It's like, and it like harkens back to like what we have always like talked about as like the point of our podcast is to like share K-pop and the obsession and the fandom and the enjoyment and the joy that it brings to people with people who just like don't understand it in a way that like it never made sense to me, right? Like, because I've enjoyed being in fandoms before that like people didn't like. I watched anime as a kid and stuff, and at that time it was not a popular thing to do. But like, it's just like, it's just wild to me that like there are people who can think that way, not just about like the controlling other people. That is pretty wild. But like, it was just crazy to think about the fact that like he just totally dismissed this like what is essentially enjoying music, and like and people were just like people get like band tattoos all the time.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it. Like, and so yeah, I don't know. I think a large part of like what we try to do is like make K-pop safe and accessible. You know, like it's okay to just like not to be a part of that demographic, and it is a safe thing to enjoy. Because I know a lot of K-pop fans, even like people that like one of my friends at work, who like she didn't talk about being into K-pop before I told her about like our podcast and that I'm totally into it and I have all these boys on my on my cubicle at work and stuff, because like she didn't feel like it was a safe thing to share.
That is 100%.
Which is and of course, like me being like a dude, like I just like straight up, like my badge holder has a photo card in it. You know what I mean? And so like
when you
I'm
badge
walking
into work,
around.
it's like Felix.
That's right. I'm like badging Felix in everywhere I go to get around the office and feeling no shame. And it's like people need to feel that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't have shame about like a hobby or an interest that you have. So I don't know. I thought that whole post was wild.
Honestly, because I sometimes, I don't want to say I feel ashamed because I don't, but I totally understand that not wanting to tell people that I love K-pop, because part of me is because I don't want, especially if I'm talking to somebody who's like from Korea or who's from like Korean.
Yeah.
Like I don't like, there's this teacher that I really like working with, and she's half Korean, I'm half Japanese, and I love that we like kind of share that, because it's really rare to find somebody who's like half Asian in Texas. You find lots of people who are like first generation immigrants, maybe second or third, like, but like halfies are hard to find. And so I love that, but I was like I'm reticent about mentioning the fact that I like K-pop, because I don't want her to feel like I'm fetishizing her culture.
Right.
Because people do that to me.
I know. Yeah, right. Because like people constantly had been to you being like, oh, like, can you say this in Japanese? And like wanting to like poke and prod you about Japanese culture and stuff. And like, I remember that like when we first met and we were just friends, that like you were not... You did some things that were like Japanese, like culturally, like you were interested in some things that were culturally Japanese, but not a lot. Like you, for your Japanese class at the college, right? Like you went to like the Japanese festival that they had, and your mom does a traditional Okinawan dance here in town.
And so I had done the ASA and stuff in high school,
right? But like I feel like at a certain point, like you kind of like rejected that side of you
100%,
you know? And so like when we started dating and I was just like, yeah, I'm a total nerd and I watch all these like, and not just like, you know, anime, but like I watched live action Japanese dramas and stuff like that. So like, you know, we were able to kind of like bond over that. And I feel like we were able to kind of like reconnect you with your Okinawanness.
That is 100% true. Because it's so true.
Yeah.
Because it just made it feel safe for me. And it made it, because I'm half, like there's been so much of my life where I didn't want to feel different. I wanted to be white.
Yeah. You wanted to like blend, because that's,
I wanted to blend in, and I wanted to feel like I belonged somewhere.
Right.
And especially after we moved here, and everybody's white in Texas, at least in the part of Texas that we're in. Like,
you know,
because like
not so much anymore.
Not so much anymore.
Like we're like this multicultural hub, which is lovely. Yeah,
but like
when you moved
20
here,
years ago, it was like there were 3 or 4 Asian people in my whole class.
That's not many.
No, and especially coming from overseas. From Japan, where there were so many, like I had cousins who were Japanese. I went to school with a lot of people who were half. But what's crazy is that also even in that environment, there's a lot of pressure to feel like you belong to mainland America.
Right. Because you're on base. It's a Dodd school. Yeah.
It's a Dodd school. You want to feel like you belong to America, because there's, a lot of like American symbolism, like, and there's just a lot of all of that stuff. And
Right.
so, you know, when I was growing, and I think that a lot of it also has to do with the fact that I was such a daddy's girl growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And there was just so much stuff about me that I did not like about myself
Sure.
because of that. Like, we're talking a bunch of eternalized misogyny and like disliking those parts of myself. And now, like, after we moved here, I was able to embrace it a little bit, but I also felt a lot of pressure that I wasn't embracing it well enough.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fluent in Japanese conversationally, but you can't ask me like how to say something and I'll know it off the top
Right.
of my head
Yeah.
per
Yeah.
se.
Like if you're talking
Especially
to your
not
mom,
back then.
and especially because like a lot of times the words that you do know to use for things are like Okinawan Hogan.
Yes.
Like it's not like if you were in Tokyo, people would be like, "Excuse me, what is chiribako?"
Yeah.
You know, right? Like, and like what you used casually all the time, didn't unknowing to you that was not the Japanese word for trash can.
Yes.
You know,
It's gomibako.
right?
In Japanese, chiribako is Hogan, which is a unique dialect in Okinawa. Like, it's an Okinawan dialect, which the Japanese Japan was like, oh, Okinawans, you cannot learn your own language anymore. You can't practice your own culture anymore. And so that's like another part of like how I feel about things
Mhm.
is I feel separated from mainland Japan that way too.
Yeah.
Because there's like, am I Japan? I don't even consider myself Japanese. I consider myself more Okinawan, but nobody knows we're Okinawan.
Right.
Like if I
Other
said
than,
that to
oh,
other,
it's Japan.
it's
Yeah,
from
right.
Japan.
Right.
And
Although if you like when we have people that we know who are from mainland Japan
oh,
and you say like, "Oh, yeah," like and they go, "Oh, what part of Japan are you from?" and you say Okinawa, they go, "Oh, so you're Okinawan."
Yeah.
They are quick to correct you, which is a little
okay. There's a lot of Japanese people are kind of xenophobic. Let's be real. And I mean, that's true with how they treat people who've immigrated to Japan from Korea. It's true for how they've treat people that they've themselves have colonized.
No, of course that's again, that's a generalization.
It is generalization. This is
Right.
complete generalization. Like,
Right. So not everyone.
Not everyone.
Not all Japanese people.
not all Japanese people feel that way, but
Hashtag.
like as in general.
Right. It's
As
just,
a
it is something
government-
that we've run into and then
Yeah.
them as a
Just
country.
personally and as like a government. Like that's just how they've approached people that they've colonized.
Right.
And that's how they treated Okinawa when they colonized it. Like they forbade people from learning their language, from having unique cultural hand tattoos, the dances. I mean, that is why karate exists.
Right.
Is because they needed a way to be able to defend against Japanese soldiers.
Without having weapons, because
without
they
having
were
weapons,
forbade
because
from having weapons. Yeah. And now, of course, when you have like movies and stuff about karate and stuff, like it's very like, oh, that's a Japanese martial art. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like it's I don't know. Except in the Karate Kid 2,
Yeah.
where they go to Mexico.
They go to Okinawa.
They go to Okinawa. When I was a child and I saw it, I thought they were in Mexico. I was young. I was very young.
It's fine.
I was just mistaken. They go to Okinawa. We haven't rewatched it, but I keep talking about like that we should, so that I can replace that part of my brain that remembers like, oh, I believe that they're in Mexico, because like in the final fight that they have, they're in this like ring and it's like decorated with all these like pastel like, you know, lanterns and stuff. And in my brain, I was just like, yeah, like Mexico. I don't know. I'm just a kid, and I just never was corrected about it.
Well, like think about what you're culturally exposed to.
Right. Well, yeah, I'm in Texas,
Yeah.
right? So it makes sense. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Fun. Anyway, we got a little deep when we're talking about Stray Kids, but like, you know, So we're going to see them.
Yes.
We will be, as of this time next week, I'm going to check the time. We may be done with the concert.
Yeah.
It may be over.
Don't say that.
I mean, they go for like 3 hours.
I know. I don't ever want it to end.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. Everybody's going to be there. And I'm stoked about that. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I don't know. We were talking about going to a cup sleeve event too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Do you know what day that is?
That is also on Saturday.
It's also on Saturday. So we'd have to
at 4.
We'd have to like check in and then go to the cup sleeve event and then come home. Go back to our hotel, or maybe just go straight from there to karaoke.
That's kind of what I was thinking, because
Okay.
I think the people who are going to go karaokeing, I think that most of them are going to go to the cup sleeve too.
Ah, well, there you go. All right.
So,
We'll do that. Should we bring some of our freebies to the cup sleeve?
yes, I think that we should.
Yeah.
I'm working on these magnet things now, so I think we'll give away some magnets with our cards, at least for some of them, because I was trying to decide like how many of these freebie things that we should do.
And then you saw like what Absurd put together and you were like, oh shit, it's not enough.
Yeah.
I need to do more.
Yeah, pretty much.
Absurd is giving away so much stuff. I gotta do more.
I gotta do more. The other thing I wanted to talk about is that I want to plug Brisket Designs.
Oh yeah, do your proper plug, because mine was not good.
It was fine. I'm trying to think about like now what I want to say, which is so ridiculous, but I really adore their TikToks are hilarious, so you need to follow them on TikTok because they're the best.
Brisket Design.
And I love all of their Stray Kids art, and they have a new Stray Kids collection that they're releasing on the 25th with a whole bunch of new stuff. That's where that Nachingbong pin that I sent you, the spinning one.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. I think that I'm like, because they sent us a 10% off coupon.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like, maybe we should get that. Let's give them more of our money, because we got the reusable sticker book and it's lovely. And I love that it has all the kazoos on it, and it's like the song, because it like looks like a player.
Mm-hmm.
It's like where the stickers stay, and it's like, so you can put like all of your stickers on the pages and then take them off like when you find the right place for them, which is great, because I have like so many stickers that I love and want to use, but I'm scared of putting anywhere, because what if I put it in the wrong place?
Right.
Or like, what if I put it on something and I'm not happy with it, but I want to see them, I want to look at them. And like their Stray Kids stickers are like the cutest things ever. Like they're just so cute. And
they're really good.
I love them. I love all the Case 143 ones. And they accidentally sent us somebody's wrong order, which just resulted in us getting more stickers from them, which I feel a little guilty about. But, they said that it was totally fine, and they, we didn't have to worry about that. But anyway, so definitely check them out. They were really, really great, and their customer service was fantastic. And I love that it's her and her husband and one other person, but they are all stays. And so I love that. I specifically love that her and her husband are stays, and she's at least they're in Hawaii, and she's Japanese, and I love that too. I'm like, can we please be BFFs?
The parasocial relationship.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to be friends with more couple stays.
We're working on it, okay? Rogue's husband is listening right now.
Oh.
I don't know his name, but come on. Like,
Come
get
be a
on the
stay
train.
with
Come
us.
be a stay with us. You can do it. Taylor, you can do it.
Yeah.
Be a stay.
Be a stay. We're cool people. We like other things.
We talked about Australian Survivor earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
And Challenge.
Yeah, we watched the challenge. Although this last week's episode was bad and wrong.
They did it all bad. I'm like, was there really that much drama that they really needed to only do like one elimination challenge and not do a challenge and an elimination in an episode?
No.
Anyway. What did Rug say?
Rug said he looked at me and said, "Oh, are they talking about me?"
Yes.
Yes.
We are talking about you. Yeah.
You make Stray Kids stay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
that's for him.
Did we talk about the already?
I don't think we talked about them. We'll give a little shout out to this. There's a K-pop store in LA, and they sent us some like very nice K-pop merchandise that's lovely, and we're gonna see if any of our Stray Boos in Fort Worth when we're there are interested in that stuff. And if not, I've got some connections.
Okay.
You know? And it's lovely. I mean, it was so nice of them to send it to us. So, like if you are in LA
For the Stray Kids concert in LA, because they are going to LA too, right?
yeah. The shop is, Jeanette's going to read it right now.
It's K-Star Music.
K-Star Music. So, yeah, go there and get your
In Los
K-pop
Angeles,
on.
California.
K-Star Music. That's what it's called.
At 3400 West 6th Street.
There you go. That sounds like downtown if it's 6th
Yeah.
Street. Wow. Middle of LA. I don't know like neighborhoods of LA,
No.
and I know that but the one thing I know about LA from the couple of times we've driven through there is that like everything is way spread out.
So spread out.
So, it's apparently a really nice K-pop store. You should
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
So there you
owners
go.
there were very sweet, and they sent us all of this free stuff, and we are so grateful. Like that's incredible, and think it's sweet that my dad talked to them and shared that we have a podcast with them, and that they felt like that they should send us some stuff. That's very, very lovely and sweet, and honestly, is just like crazy because it feels like we got like a PR. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right,
Like,
right.
Are we official, like,
We're so
creators
official now. Look how official we are.
We got free merch.
It's pretty wild. I mean, like I'm stoked about it, but it's just it's cool.
I'm like, is this the beginning? Are we gonna like? Will they like just send us stuff and we can promote them on the podcast? That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's fine. Like I'm just glad that it was very nice of them to do it, and like they like what they had told Jeanette's dad, who had talked to her, is that like they don't want to like send it to us because like they're expecting a shout out, or because like they want, like they literally said like they thought it was like great that we were like talking about Korean culture, and they just like
Yeah.
wanted to like give us something to like encourage us.
It's
basically.
so sweet.
Which is very sweet. I mean, that is so sweet.
Like that is just such a lovely thought,
Yeah. It is very nice. Yeah. And Chan does need to talk about us. That will make us official. And the thing about Chan is that like, okay, sir, I'm talking. Okay. Everybody else, earmuffs. Christopher. Okay. We're almost at episode 100. Okay. We have 100 episodes dedicated to you and your team. So like at a certain point, like, please,
See us, senpai.
like for real, because like I feel like we had talked about like how I didn't want to be perceived, but now I'm feeling like, is it a little rude that he hasn't perceived me yet? Like
Okay, all right. I'm gonna say this. We could make a sign.
No,
and
I don't
tell
want to make a
him,
sign.
But
That's
you don't want to make a
cringe.
sign. It's cringe.
I think it's cringe. So yeah, I don't know.
I'm fine with it. Like I don't want to do anything to make you uncomfortable, so I won't do it. But
Yeah, nah,
I'm just saying.
it's fine. It's like, it's just like I'm the best way I think is if there was a stay community post about it, maybe, but because they look at
Yeah,
those and reply to them,
they do.
so but I don't know. I'm not going to do it.
feels like too self-promotional.
Yeah, like I'm just not. Obviously, like I just recently, like somebody on our Discord was like, "Hey, are you still posting like your photo card polls on Twitter?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I forgot to do that once," and then I was like behind, and then I was like, "Oh no, I'm so far behind. If I post it now, people will know I'm behind." And so I just stopped doing it. So sorry.
I mean, honestly, though, we just haven't been using Twitter partially because Elon.
All the Twitter stuff, right?
So-
Right. There's a portion of it that is that, and just like no offense to Twitter, but like TikTok is so wonderful at like bringing like what we do to the right people.
Yes.
And like Twitter wants to get paid for it. Like that's
Right.
the thing. And like we don't make money. Like we don't have ads yet. Like we could do ads.
Yeah.
We could have ads on our like main feed, and maybe we'd have some dollars to throw at, you know, paying to Twitter to actually show our podcast to people who want to listen to it. But like TikTok will do it for free.
Yeah.
They'll just, I mean, they do also, they're like, hey, like if you want to go like mega viral, like pay us and we'll throw your stuff in front of 1 million eyes. But like, I don't need 1 million eyes. I'm happy with the amount of eyes we get. So like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. It's great. I know I'm mutuals with a few stay TikTokers like Crystal and a few other people. So I don't reach out to them. I feel awkward doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of like stay TikTokers that are like bigger than us that I'm like mutuals with and could potentially just be like, hey, like blah 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 blah. Like I don't know. I just like their stuff. They like our stuff. So it's, you know.
Yeah. I feel like if we part of me, because I went to business school, I'm like I know what we need to do.
Yeah.
But I do not have the capability to do it because my brain sucks at it. Like that's what sucks about my degree, right?
Yeah.
Is like I know what I'm supposed to do. I could probably do better at marketing and things like that for us, but can I just make cute skazoo art instead?
That's a kind of marketing. I like it. I appreciate it. And you get to put them up as like emojis that people can use in Discord. And then if they have Nitro, they can use those in other servers too. It's great.
Yeah. And
You know?
I like that. I do think that it's kind of a cool idea to see if we can put some of the business cards in some of the K-pop stores around Austin.
That'd be cool.
I think that I'm willing to.
People are into Stray Kids and there's K-pop stores. We have like 4 of them now,
which is amazing and great and wonderful.
It's the weirdest thing is when we were talking at lunch today with our sister-in-law, and she was saying that like, so there's like this K-pop store that also has a bunch of like cute like Sanrio stuff in it, which is great. Like, but they also have like a wall full of albums, K-pop albums and stuff like that, and it's like 10 stores away from another K-pop store.
I know.
And I'm just like, why? Like, it seems like a saturated market, but like, I guess that's fine.
Yeah. I really want to go. Maybe we can on Friday because you have the day off.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go. Because I think it'd be easier to go with like, you know, you, me, and Michelle.
Mm-hmm. While Logan's at school.
While Logan's at school.
Yeah, okay. I'd be down for that.
Especially because then we can get entered into that Stray Kids drawing since they're having a Stray Kids drawing. Because of Stray Kids.
Oh, right,
anniversary.
Yeah.
So
right, they're having like a raffle.
8 skazoos.
Yeah, they're having a raffle for 8 skazoos for Stray Kids. So, I mean, I guess if
we
you're
can just say the store name.
If you're in Austin, and you want to participate in that, we heard about it today. This is not an ad. They didn't. Nobody's paying us nothing. But what are they?
Pink Love.
What?
Pink Love.
Is that really what it's called? Pink Love? I think it was Pink something, but
I'm pretty sure.
Hold on.
Okay, apparently we're looking it up. We're very poor at this advertising thing. We're not good at it.
It's not Pink Love. Because that didn't come
Pink
up.
Box.
Pink Box.
Sorry.
That's it. Pink Box. Yeah, so it's called Pink Box, and it's, you know, by Kinokuniya and everything else. So it's actually in the same shopping center where we went and had Korean barbecue with Tom.
Yeah.
So there's like the all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue place in that same shopping center. So anyway, so if you happen to be in Austin and you want to go to do that, and you just want to like sneak up on us, we'll be there on Friday, I guess.
Not that you'll know what we look like yet.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So we'll be the ones with the cute little girl in tow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
She is cute.
She is cute.
She's been being super adorable lately.
Yeah. She's a cutie. What are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How's that chat looking?
The chat is chatty.
Chatty.
Chatty. What did you miss, Kaylin? Here, check this out. I have a soundboard now.
Phoenix says both of those names could be porn shops. They totally could.
Yeah, it's true. Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Well, let's, instead of waxing poetic about all the different shops that we want to visit, we will just say we will check back in after the concert, because we're going to do a recording from Fort Worth immediately after, and we'll get our feelings on that.
Yeah.
And we'll just say bye-bye to the podcast.
Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Say bye-bye. Then I can push the button.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, I have to interrupt it. Somebody asked for the whisper. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.